I think that there are times in the worst case scenarios. Again, I'm not trying to say that
Sure,
break a
sure.
law because going 65 in a 40-mile speed zone, that's fine. You break the law. No. When it comes to things like slavery, extreme things that we can all agree with are immoral, that everyone can, or, I guess there is never going to be complete and total agreement, but there are some times you kind of think, okay, should this be legal? Or would this be moral to follow?
Right.
Maybe it wouldn't be. It's nice to think of a libertarian society and,
Sure.
where freedom is more prevalent and where people can just live unmolested from excessive government intervention, let's say regulations, zoning laws. You hear a push from some liberals like Ezra Klein of like a pro-abundance agenda, just like deregulating, and for better flourishing of all people. And you think, okay, well, how would we even do that realistically? How could we live without a state top-down governing us? And, well, what did you bring up? I don't know.
Yeah, so
brought
I
up
used
points.
the slavery example you mentioned several times. I said that back in the day, someone could have said, well, who would pick cotton without the slaves?
Exactly.
Right? And well, if we freed the slaves, there'd be chaos. They would run amok, and these are like beasts. They have to be contained because they're not capable of enlightenment or free thinking. They're meant to be in that condition because that's who they are. That's who they've always been. So we should keep them like that. It's like the is-ought fallacy. And we do this for us and everyday people by saying, well, these people are bad, so therefore, let's throw them in a cage, let's do this, when it might make the problem worse. In reality, we're finding out, wait, there's systems around the world where there's like this open jail system where they let people interact and they learn like mannerisms and they learn like growing food, and then they become a better character person, and then they're no longer creating crimes. So isn't that interesting? It's like punishment is actually making the problem worse.